ADHD and I'm dyslexic. How many people with ADHD does it take to screw in a light bulb? Oh, you want to ride a bike? That's me in a nutshell. Thank you for your words and sharing your work and sharing your work. How I work is 1,000%. Excuse me for being really super articulate this morning. I woke up and my brain is still on Seattle time. So I don't really feel good, I don't feel bright, I don't feel right, but I'm here to share. I don't lay out my work. I don't have it organized. I work from a palette. I create bodies, elements, tons of elements, pieces, parts, and then I jump into them and I use all of my energy and all of everything I have to make the piece. In all of the ways I think what you heard, you hear this theme of, oh my God, it's intense. Oh, the crick in the neck, in my back, it's unbelievable. The work, the energy, the intensity, that human spirit, I think that's what you're seeing and that's what you're responding to when you see the diversity of this artwork. It's the human endeavor. It's to toil. It's to dig in the earth. Is to watch it grow, right? Your artwork is growing, it's manifesting, and then we share. I get to share with you and everyone in this room a marker of my time and my life. So here we go. Making art is translating emotions into three-dimensional forms. It's really simple. It's okay, let's say that one more time. Making art is translating emotions into three-dimensional forms. Love that. I just thought, I was like, God, did I say that? That's actually pretty good, Marco. I call this also the art of unknowing. Who knows the future? Do you know the future? Hell no. The future is a big surprise. The future is also terrifying. The future is also about excitement and potential. Right? I put all my money, I put all my heart, I put all my effort into making and doing and living this life as an inspired life. I want to live an inspired life. I want to be able to share and connect with fellow human beings. I get to see what they do and how they work. Your tent, to work outside, my God, my culture is like a dungeon. To go to the Arctic. Don't you all want to hop on with April and go to the Arctic together?
Yes, I do.
What? She didn't tell you that she made a pinhole camera for some of her works, and she just sits there, a pinhole camera. The idea that light comes into a little teeny hole poked with a pin with film on the back, and then the emulsion and the silver, and it transfers the image onto this little thing, and then she takes it and brings it into these incredible cameos. That's another reason why I'm here. I want to be inspired by others. I want to hear your story. I know your story a little bit. We shared a little too much whiskey together over this you know. So, oh yeah, here we go. Art is also very important part. It is it's an exploring of ideas of self-expression. That's pretty good. It's exploring the ideas of self-expression. It's another word for narcissism. I'm so in love with my work. Okay, if you want to insult an artist, tell him, oh, I love what you do. It looks so fun. I'm like, tell an artist, oh, your work looks so fun. Don't ever tell an artist it looks so fun or your work is so fun. It's like, it's fun, and then you didn't see me on the floor crying and screaming because it looks so horrible, or it broke after 3 months of work and no one's paying you for your bills. There's nobody there to back you up. If you're lucky your wife loves you, they've got to have a dog because he always loves me. My wife sees my dog and she goes, ooh. And she looks over at me and she goes, ooh. I'm the problem, a bit of a problem. But I think that's what makes us all so wonderful and unique, is that we're all a bit of a problem. So, in this video, I'm a visual person, I'm a kinetic person. I need to be moving, as you can see. constantly moving, but I'm thinking, I'm dreaming, to ponder these ideas that are bigger than me, because I'm just a small little blip in this cosmos that's so infinite and so profound that just doesn't make sense, and I can't wrap my mind around it. And those are the things that I think about. I love science. I love art. I love history. And also learning you can learn from everyone. And I think that's what my goal is, to learn from everyone. And I think that's what we are also responding to here tonight, today. When you see a work of art that you love, am I doing all right with the volume? Yeah. Okay, thank you. When you see a work that you love, you're experiencing love. It's an act of love. You're like, it's triggering this state in you, and then you meet the person, you understand their background, you understand, you are connecting with the life force that they were connecting with in that moment. That's something to really understand. It's like reading a book, but in full speed. Art is like music. For me, you've got to remember, the beauty is all you should have to do is feel it. You feel art, and then you conceptualize art. All right, I got that page done. So the other thing that I want to share, and this is actually a really important thing to share with you. This is my sketchbook. I bring this with me every. God, who is this guy we brought up over here? This could suddenly be a 10-foot wall. I don't need to carve. These are some of my musings. This is just what I do. This is my visual diary. There are some artists that like to. I don't render, and I'd love to. If you're curious, I'm going to leave it here for later on. There's a lot of thoughts and a lot of titles and a lot of ideas. It's also like wine. The older it sits, the ideas don't go bad. So I have sketchbooks from every period of my life. I'm watching you. I got my eye on you. So it's kind of an interesting. It's really important. And I'll pass it around later. If anyone's curious, it'll be here. This is like me taking my pants off in front of you. I'm not a voyeur, but in the sense of there's some really weird things in here. Don't judge me. But I think it's important, because isn't that why we're here at this art exhibition, to be vulnerable with one another? That's actually a very important thing in life, to just be vulnerable with one another, to be honest with one another. And so that's why this book is here, and feel free, but I do need to grab it at the very, very end. Okay, 20 minutes is ridiculous, okay? I understand why, but this is my life you're asking me to describe with you guys. My life is not 20 minutes, people. All right, and I'm gonna keep just a few, how are we doing all right in here? You all right? Okay, so Picasso talks about the expression, giving up your thought when the room is empty, when the visitors are gone, when the voices are gone, the art happens, the real art happens. Okay, so what's that? That's a self-critic. Every one of us in this room has a self-critic. Everyone else has a judge. I have to constantly, and most artists, I think we're able to, oh, by the way, that's Costa Rica. Yeah, that's my foot and my cup of coffee. Every artist struggles, every human being struggles with self-doubt, criticism. And that's like just telling mom or dad to F off, leave me alone, I can do this. Cézanne, I love Cézanne because he talks about a very important, very, very important thing. That light comes in and it's taking, again, it's the thing of taking the mind out of the art. His idea was, we're programmed to see, to hunt, to scan, to see vertical lines and planes so that we can eat and survive. His goal was to blur the lines of reality, blur the fields of color, and then paint and express the fields of color so that they're at its purest, most elemental form. So that's, again, a distilling of an idea, a distilling of light. And I find that really quite powerful, that this human being had this idea to remove my mind and my conceptual ability to, and my bear with me, people, that I'm trying to cut away my brain to have a pure experience of a visual experience, which then translates to an emotional experience. Chuck, did you catch that? Does that make sense what I just said? Because when you view art, you're having an emotional experience. That's awesome. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to have an emotional experience. That's why we fall in love. That's why we pet our kitties. That's why we buy and appreciate incredible art. And that's why we appreciate each and every one of you here in this room, because you have your stories. You have your passions. You've done amazing things. All of you, if you can afford my work, you have had an amazing life. And I want to hear about it. I can't afford my own work. I'm still driving a Honda. But goddamn, I've had an amazing ride. I really have. I really have. So I know we're still, again, I can philosophize and share with you more, but I think it's important due to time. Being a visual person, I thought, let me just show you the pictures of what inspires me. Let me show you the people that inspire me. You're going to see some themes throughout this video. First, you're going to get to meet my family. You never get to meet my beautiful wife, Marilyn, my beautiful son, Isaac and Torin, my dog, Finn. And this is a little journey through my life. It's animated, put to music. Some of the themes that I've worked at over the years, excuse me, figure. I've been doing the figure since I was 13. It's the, I have some really good notes on that. It's
somewhere.
You'd think I'd have someone help me put this together.
In each pocket.
That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah.
No, it's sort of it's the ultimate vehicle for self-expression. You see a human being, you see a turn, you see contrapposto, you see a twist. There's an infinite possibilities, a way of having expression. So you're going to see a lot of figurative work in there, and it's an endless opportunity to be expressive. You'll see wheat. Wheat is a symbol of nurturing, well-being. We break bread. We care for one another. So you'll see wheat. You'll also see wings. Wings are a symbol of inspiration. To fly. To fly and not get burned by the sun. To not melt. It's also to dream big. To be able to see so much. I was walking, I gotta just share this one little story. I hope we're doing all right here. I saw this seagull flying over ahead. Oh, duck. I saw a seagull, and I had this moment of clarity, and I found this my mind shut off, and I looked up at this bird, this seagull, and I said, I wonder if this seagull, this bird, knows how lucky he is to be a bird and soar. And instantly, this voice popped in my head, and it said, I wonder if this human knows how lucky he is to be a human on this planet, and the gift that we woke up this morning. It's a big deal. Millions of people did not wake up this morning. We all did. We all get to be here, share again with one another. That's magic. So you'll see the wheat, you'll see the wings of inspiration, you'll see glass books. Books are our story, it's our life, it's our history. It's how we share, it's how we love, it's our intrigue, it's our mystery. It's where we keep our life. It's where we keep it's almost like a sanctuary. And it's also, when you see a book and it's closed, it's about potential. You get a good book and you just get all giddy and you think about it. We have these ancient books with leather that have been touched and turned. These pages have been turned by thousands of human beings. And it's where we keep our world religions, our ideas, our sacred thoughts. Do you realize there are over 6,000 religions in the world?
Really?
Yeah. 6,000, yeah. Which one of them is right? No. All of them.
Yep, all of them.
They're all right. Because there's oh God, there's too much to talk about, and I'm going to run out of time. Think about duality. Duality means the idea that there's more than one way to describe things. Duality, for everything that I say is true, the opposite is happening. For everything that is good, there is bad. Think about it in a simple idea. Gravity. My God, gravity holds the Earth in the orbit of the sun, and it holds Jupiter, and it holds our whole Earth, and we're all traveling through space, and it's happening, and it's this immense force. But the duality of it is, look at, I'm stronger and bigger and more powerful than gravity. I am defying gravity right now. That is duality in one aspect. There's other aspects of it. The slit screen of photons that have traveled at 93 billion miles 9 minutes ago, and they're traveling with the speed of light 93 billion miles away at 180,000 feet per second, something like that. I know there'll be a physicist out here who'll be like, actually it's 200 billion. And they come down and they hit my retina. This little packet, this photon, and it went bing, and that bing created an electric synaptic jump. A little bit of electricity jump from one neuron to the other neuron, and it went up into my brain, and my brain has the capacity to visualize that. That is a miracle. And then I have an idea, and I can take that idea, and with my effort and my hands, I can manifest an object that expresses, what did I say earlier? An emotional state. It's an object that I share with you that can create an emotional state. So that's some of the stuff I like to think about. I also like Stephen King. Don't listen to Stephen King before going to bed. I listen to books constantly. If you have a good book, please share it with me. It can be from Brian Greene's String Theory, Elegant Universe. It can be some trash rom-com. I like them all because we're all in emotional states, from up, from down. You know, we're always constantly in a state of change. Every moment I'm different. That's another discussion. Okay, so I'm going on. So there's a little piece, you're going to see my heroes, you're going to see my artwork, you're going to see my inspirations, and I hope you enjoy this. And for me, it's really hard because you're seeing my whole life. It's so weird. I'm 62. And then how about the people that you meet that come into your life that make a difference? I was 19 when I met Dale Chivalry. 19, I spoke to him a week ago. You know, and I've heard, when did I meet you? My God.
Oh,
God bless you.
Yeah.
You know, 25 to 30 years ago?
Easy, yeah.
Easy. I mean, that's you know, Kathy. You know, just everybody, to see everybody here, to be here again, to share. What an opportunity. So what I would love is if we could shut all the lights off, turn up the music really loud, and watch this little piece that I produced.